I'm talking about. But if you don't, I'm not gonna tell you. Go look it up. No, I'll tell you guys, because I can't hold it back. But basically, his woman met him at the work. He's a multimillionaire with more money than they could ever even fathom. Right, and so I kind of relate that to my story because I said I always want someone who understands the struggle that I had to go through, even if they didn't go through everything Sonny went through. But if they could just experience a little bit of the come up from where I'm at now in my life, and then boom, she popped into my reality, and we realized that we're twin flames. And
I've seen it, I'm living it right now, and I know that there will be too much love out of this. Y'all literally just saw firsthand what our life is about to be like. Like, we literally don't know.
No, you gotta go ahead. Go ahead and light that fire.
Again, humbly and respectfully, I asked him when I met him, because before I met him, I had a dream that I was gonna blow up. Like, I already knew who Raven was gonna be and who I was meant to be. When I met him, I was like, do you ever think about, you're sitting on the street right now, people are walking past you, they don't know who you are, but there's gonna be a day where you can't even go to the grocery store without people knowing who you are. Yeah. He's like, no, actually, I've never really thought about it. And then he literally had a dream of him going to the mall, and people were bull rushing him because they knew who he was. It blows my mind. It blows my mind, and not a lot of people are able to even fathom it. And so I just love that I'm here to help him support his dreams, and to just speak life into him and just remind him of who he is and what he's meant to do. And I love it. I'm grateful to be here.
And I'm grateful to have her here. It's really incredible. It's an incredible journey,
it's an honor,
to say the least. And the deeper you go, the more magical this shit gets, and it will blow your mind. The feelings and the emotions that you get. If I had to go through everything I had to go through to get here, to get back to her in this point in my life, even before I have the millions and before we start seeing y'all in person and traveling the world and doing our life purpose all over and having everything we want and some, just to get back to this point, I would do it all over again.
Absolutely. Do that. Start waking up and doing the call. Follow the call. You listen to your soul, Pisces energy.
I don't even remember the last birthday I had that wasn't.
Tell me I need to do something with this. The mirror is genius, bro.
And because when I first started going homeless, I was young. I was really young. Before I was a minor at that point, and my mom was on drugs, and you guys already know the whole deal. But it's I don't remember the last time again that I've even gotten to ever celebrate my birthday or not be on the streets and everything and stuff like that for holidays. But to go from that, and I'm even grateful that I have a car to live in, but to go from that feeling to every day waking up to a goddess, to a woman who's stronger than any woman I've ever met, to waking up every single day and just having the most fun and laughing our butts off and just doing our life purpose together and stuff. This is really it's real. The stuff that people are dreaming about is real. You just have to be crazy enough to keep thinking that it can't happen and it will. And never in my life will I ever take her for granted, because like I said, every day is a celebration. And I always told her, I was like, my birthday's coming up. August 7th, and I'll be 22. I'll be 22 years young. And I told her, I was like, you know, I want to ride jet skis. And I hope that I'm not on the streets. I hope that we're able to celebrate it when we're not on the streets. And I'm saying what I used to think like.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
But what I was saying is that I was saying that, and she won't let me even think like that. Like she was like, no, we're not going to be in the streets in 3 months in August. What? You all right?
Ah, God damn.
You gotta bend your foot up. You gotta bend your foot up like this.
The arch? Woo, I can't. My arch is too big.
No, it's not. You gotta bend it up. I'm telling you. The arch is why it's there. You gotta bend it up.
Sorry, y'all.
No, I wasn't speaking that over myself. I'm talking about past tense.
Yeah, sorry, that was my fault. I think I'm good, y'all.
How did y'all, how you guys meet? We'll answer that question here in a second. But yeah, like I was saying, I used to think like that because I was like, man, that's what I'm so used to. But she won't even she'll grab the slack. She won't even let me think like that. So.
No, absolutely not.
Somebody said, I promise it'll all work out. I bet you I was there. Absolutely. I appreciate that, beautiful soul. She had a foot cramp. Somebody said, how you guys meet? You want to explain?
Alright, so basically, y'all know when it's far. I mean, if y'all been around for a minute. God damn.
Drink some water.
So y'all know, if you've been here, you know that whenever his car failed, I've been following him for a minute, but I didn't really see his videos or think anything of it. And then when his car took a job, yeah, I'll never forget the video. He posted the video about we're almost there. Thank you guys so much for your donations and things like that. And I immediately sent him money. I didn't have a lot of it, but I sent it. And the next day, I saw he was live or whatever. I clicked in it, and the stuff, I don't even remember what he was talking about, but whatever he was talking about, I commented, and if y'all are in there, please let me know, but I commented, and I was like, you are literally so precious. And I was like, please, we have to collab. And then after the call, I was waiting for him to message me, and I was all excited, and I believe I messaged him first because I was like, here's my, I was waiting for him to reach out to me, but I was like, no, let me just give him my number because I gotta talk to him immediately. And so he didn't message back or anything, but he just called me, and then I answered it, and I was like, who is this? And then he FaceTimed me literally 10 seconds into the call, and we were on the phone for the rest of the night until he went to sleep. And then the next, again, I told y'all if you weren't here the last time we talked about this, I was very stern with the universe and our angels, my angels, his angels, the ancestors. I was like, he doesn't deserve this. And so I was like, if I gotta do this, I don't know because I didn't have a lot, again, because there wasn't much that I could do, but I just knew that, he didn't deserve to be in that situation. And the next day he called me, and he was like, somebody booked me a hostel. So he was good after that.
And mind you, right when somebody booked me the hostel, she said, you will never go back to living in the streets ever again. You might be in your car for a little bit or whatever, but you will never go back to living in the streets. And I'll never forget that day. I had tears in my eyes.
I couldn't see it. I didn't sit right with me.
Long story short, she ended up coming down here because she couldn't see me in the streets because, mind you, she's seen a lot more than what the world's seen because every day when I was going live, I would FaceTime her afterwards. And we would get on live every single day and we would go to sleep together on the phone and she would see me in tears out there. And I would laying on the concrete and everything. And so then she decided she couldn't see me sleeping out the road. And so she drove down here and everything. And realized that and everything and all the synchronicities and everything like that. But again, we weren't necessarily looking for a relationship at the time, you know what I mean? And so I just want to let you know, if you guys are doing the work, showing up and doing the best you can each and every single day, that everything is going to take care of itself.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, she's my twin flame.
I knew what a twin flame was, and I remember him asking me, like, do you know what a twin flame is, or do you believe in twin flames?
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I mean,
I
yeah.
actually do believe in it.
I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot, but I know. And then I asked him, we went into, like, what's the difference between a soulmate and a twin flame, and yada, 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 and then we realized, like, oh, you are me and I am you. Got it.
But
Okay.
what actually happened was later on we had an experience where she was like, oh my God, like, oh my gosh, like, you are definitely my twin flame. And I was like, I told you, like, this whole time, like, I've been telling you.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then from there we realized, and then the synchronicities just back that up every day.
It's like, so you said it's like,
You have soulmate here. You have soulmate here, and then you have twin flame up here. Soulmates and twin flames, some people, I'm gonna step on some toes and stuff because people are gonna have their opinions, but a soulmate and a twin flame is higher than a soulmate because a twin flame has a specific, like, very high divine purpose here on the planet, like a very big purpose. A soulmate can be anyone, and twin flame can't just be anyone, right? So again, twin flame, if you end up being in a relationship with your twin flame, that's an even higher relationship than just soulmate. A soulmate can be my best friend, right? So a twin flame, we have a divine purpose that we had to connect, and a twin flame is one soul in two separate bodies. Soulmates are just two separate souls coming together that are mates, that are just, supposed to meet at a certain point in time. But she has the same soul as me, like we're one soul split into two separate bodies. It's not in a religion or belief. All it is, it's just spirituality is just a concept. It's just a consciousness. It's not under any label or anything like that. Absolutely. So yeah, you get it.
Yeah. She said they're challenging. Yeah, we're definitely meant to.
Yeah.
Challenge one another.
Yeah, for sure. But somebody said something about being lucky. Here's the thing about this. If anyone ever comes across me or her and says that we're lucky,
we appreciate it. We know what you're saying.
But I have to shut it down every time. I have to. And I'm to the point in my journey where, like, if I hurt some feelings because I shut the fact down, I shut it down that somebody said I'm lucky, well then I'm not really sorry about it, because here's the thing. I am not lucky. She's not lucky. We've had to put so much work in each and every single day and have to each and every single day. This is not luck.
Yeah.
We chose this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This done took Sunny, everything it is that I've ever been through in my entire life went into this.
Yeah. The healing and what we were talking about earlier, that getting to that breaking point, and we just broke through because we made that conscious decision every single day to keep putting in the work.
Absolutely.
I thank him all the time for putting in the work to get to me.
Her as well. My perfect little pumpkin. See my little pumpkin.
Little pumpkin.
My little strawberry shortcake. Out of control.
That was another thing when I first saw him. He said something on his live about being 21, and I was like,
yeah,
you're 21? No way, because I'm 23. Yeah. So, like, and I just turned 23 in March, so I was like, I'm so used to everybody being like, oh, wow, Raven, like, you're so wise for your age, wise behind your years, yada, yada, yada. And, like, to meet him, I was like, you're only 21? That's wild. So.
Yeah, again, I'm not lucky. I'm not lucky.
I definitely thought that he was.
The thing about it is that, like, here's the thing about it. You can learn from anyone. And I say that to say this because there's so many people out here who are judgmental of the fact that I have all this knowledge at such a young age. I tell people I've been here. I've been coming to this planet. When I wake up every single day, I don't feel like I'm a certain age. On my birthdays, I don't feel like I'm getting older. I'm ancient.
Yeah, this ain't our
I've been coming here. In fact, this is my last life. I'm not coming back here no more.
And that's another thing. I've always said that. Like, when I tapped into my power, I was like, all right, this is the last round. I'm going to break the generational curses, traumas that I need to break, and I'm not coming back. I'm going to go out with a bang. My family, my children's children are going to be taken care of because of the work that I'm putting in right now in this lifetime, and I'm done.
Yes.
That's it. So, yeah, we feel the same way. And as far as luck goes, it's like, I don't feel as though we're lucky because, you know, again, it was a lot of work. You know, it didn't just happen by, it happened, you know, divinely, but it wasn't really like you won the lottery.
I hate
That's
this
luck,
guy.
or whatever it may be, whatever you would call it. But it's like, you put in a lot of work to get here. So I think that that's really just the most important takeaway regarding the whole luck comment, because it's like, if you say, oh, we're lucky, then I feel like it kind of makes people themselves feel like, well, I'm not lucky enough for that.
Yeah.
But it's not luck. It's like, we put in the work, we manifested this, we created this for ourselves, we knew what we wanted and what we deserved, and so we divinely were brought together because we put in the work. You know?
Is that same so-called luck gonna be there if we didn't put in the work?
Right.
Oh,
yeah, facts. But again, we appreciate you. I know exactly what you're saying. I love it, and I love that you love it.
I like to say we're working. We're not lucky, we're working. We had to put in the working.
We're working.
We had to put in the working. But yeah, it's getting dark out here, y'all. So sun already set and everything like that. So I just want to say I love each and every single one of you. We love you. We're gonna be getting our live each and every single day at around the time that we did earlier today, whenever that was. Shout out to you out there in Maryland. My Cash App is in my bio for anyone that feels called to donate or help us with any type of donation. I'll write it in the chat here. Yeah, that's what luck is.
I love that. And if it's luck, then I used to say, and I don't know if I still would say that this applies, but like, if you consider luck, like, I technically create my own luck. Like, I know, I've told myself, like, I have once in a lifetime energy. That's just how I feel. If it's gonna happen to me if it's gonna happen in the highest light, it's gonna happen to me because I'm naturally lucky.
Exactly.
Right? Because I create that for myself.
And
Does that
so,
make sense?
somebody said about my Cash App. I tried to comment it, but it wouldn't let me. My Cash App is #eternally sunny. Like you see here is my username, but with a 7 on the end. Again, my Cash App and my Venmo are the same. They're both eternally sunny 7, but they're also linked in my bio. Oh, it did comment there? Okay, on my end it's all kind of funky, but again, I love you guys and I appreciate anyone that donates. If you guys feel called to, or you guys can at the moment, it helps us be able to get basic necessities and things like that to be able to survive, to try to, make it through this situation. So, again, I just want to say I love you guys. King Me 369, I love you.
Yes, we love you.
We're definitely going to be back tomorrow, so stay tuned for that live as well, and we're going to sign off here for the night.
We love y'all. Remember that you deserve to live a life that you love. Keep walking your path. Keep doing what makes your heart sing, because you deserve it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Peace. Don't let the bed bugs bite. We love you guys.
Hmm.